We are talking everything Bears, a little bit of drama. Roma Odunze, what the heck is his dad saying, or what is his dad doing on X? We're going to talk about a trade that the Bears made that's going to help out defensively, and a couple of rookies that we have right now with big weekends. And going forward, what type of superstars could they be? We're going to break it all down coming up next on the Chicago Sports Podcast.
Let's go. Yo. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's facts.
Welcome in to Chicago Sports Podcast. We are so happy to have you guys along with us tonight. My name is Matt Cooper, and I got my buddy Big Drew with me as we do every Wednesday night, breaking down Bears football. Bear down as he's showing over there. Drew, what's going on, my friend?
What's up, brother? How you feeling?
Dude, I'm feeling good. The Bears win on Sunday. I was at that game in Cincinnati, and that was about as electric you're gonna. That's a football game where you're gonna feel your blood pressure go up. It's gonna go back down. It's gonna go. And by the time you're done, you're like, you know what? I need shots after this. After watching that football game.
Yeah, I thought I saw you on TV for a minute, but I was like, that looked like Matt. I don't know.
Well, dude, I was in the end zone, man. I was right there behind the goalpost. I had second row, man, so it could be very possible.
Yeah, it could be very possible.
One of the first seats, so it was a hell of a game, man, and what a win, and it was just unbelievable. And we haven't experienced stuff like this in a while, Drew, man. We're usually on the losing side. Usually when stuff happens in games like that, we lose those games. No, not this year, man.
Not this year. Well, Doug, what's up, bro?
Doug, I see Doug in the chat right now, man. Doug, bring it in. What's up, Doug? Good to see you, man. And thank you all for watching tonight. Chicago Sports Podcast on our YouTube page. That is our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, man. You'll get those notifications popping in. And we have shows popping up here all the time. So like and subscribe. And we appreciate all your support as we're trying to I shouldn't say trying. We are nearing 13,000 subscribers right now, Drew. Every week, man, we keep going up.
Hey, it's going up and stuck.
Hell yeah, man. It's all thanks to you guys. Doug's asking me, I had to have been exhausted. Dude, yeah, I was exhausted, man. As a matter of fact, I went to a bar. I actually got out of downtown Cincinnati, met a friend. I'm like, dude, I need to get away from all this chaos, man. I'm going to meet you about 15 minutes north. Let's have a few drinks. I need to, relax. I needed to go to a chill place after a game like that, Drew, because I felt like the highs of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And then I know it was a lot of Bears fans there, right?
Oh my God. I would say 40 to 50% Bears fans. It was definitely 40 to 50%. Now the Bengals fans were there too, but I feel like at the last minute, because the Bengals, they're struggling right now, and you saw the stuff happening after that game. And I feel like sometimes that after when they struggle and get like that, they're selling their tickets to the opposing team. And Bears fans were very happy to buy those, because if you would have seen the hotels, Drew, all the hotels around there were surrounded with Bears fans, man.
Oh, that's what we do, man. Every city we go, we shut it down.
Hell yeah, we do, man. I heard rumors at the hotel I stayed at too that the alcohol went dry at the bar too. I wasn't able to experience it, but I think I heard there was rumors that they ran out of alcohol, which
that's not Chicago surprising for you, right?
Yeah, but none of us, people from Chicago, like anywhere else, would be like, "Well, I can't believe that happened." I'm like, "No, not us, man. That's not surprising to us, dude, because that's how we roll." So yeah, it was well fun and experience. It was awesome, and it was just so much fun. And we're gonna talk a little bit about that. So I talked in the beginning part of the show, Drew, about Roma Odunze and his father. And it's funny because I didn't necessarily see this up front until it was pointed out to me. But I guess there was a post on X. I feel like everything is happening on X, but there was a fan on there saying that they should trade him to a team that will actually throw to him. And supposedly he liked that tweet. Do we still call it tweets? I don't know. I still call it Twitter, man. X, Twitter, tweets. I still call it tweets. But supposedly that is something he did or something he liked, and now is put a little bit of chaos out there. Like, hey, dude, why is your dad? And by the way, this isn't the first athlete's father of saying anything like this. There's a lot of other athletes out there where their family members or dad or cousins or something like that will say something, but it just happened to us locally. So when you see that, Drew, what do you think?
Man, I think his father full of BS. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah,
I
get that
mean,
crap
man,
out of
come
here,
on,
man.
man. Every game. I mean, Caleb. Look, Odunze is Caleb's number one target, bro. I mean, real talk. I mean, we always was talking about how we need DJ Moore needs more play time and Burden third, but Rome Odunze has been his number one target. So I don't know why he's saying that. I don't I don't know what's on his brain. I mean, it's like he getting at least 3 to 4 receptions every game. I don't get them. I mean, and you can't say like the Bears suck because we actually doing very well this year. So it's not like a type of thing where I want my son to go to a more successful team because we're doing pretty good. So I don't get it, man. I mean, he has me clueless right now with that statement.
Yeah, me too. And first off, I was when you look at Rome's numbers this year, 31 receptions, 473 yards, 5 TDs in 8 games. Now I know Sunday wasn't one of his better games. Didn't have a no catch against the Bengals, but that's going to happen sometimes, man. You want that to happen with your potential number one wide receiver? No,
Go ahead, go
but
ahead.
sometimes you're going to have games like that. But
Mhm.
I don't put anything to this, and you guys could let us know in the chat what you think. I don't put anything to this. I think this happens a lot now. I It just happened to Marvin, didn't it? Just happen to Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Arizona Cardinals. I think his dad said something similar about the offensive coordinator, the type of offense that they're running over there. And he with that, and Marvin Harrison Jr. said something to like, well, that's my dad's thoughts, not my dad's opinions, not my opinions, and he can do whatever he wants. But I guess if you're Marvin Harrison, one of the best receivers in Colts history, you can say whatever you want. But
Yeah,
this
and
happens. I think a lot. I think this happens more often than not, and to me, it's just I don't make a big deal out of it.
right. And like you said, parents gonna be very opinionated. They want the best for their children, but I think Odunze have maybe had the same type of mindset as Marvin Harrison's. Like, hey, those are my dad's opinions. Like, I feel he's happy with Caleb, happy with Ben Johnson. I think he's happy with the whole team. So I just think it's just a lot of speculation, a lot of talk from the parent. That's all.
I do too, and I think it's his father just being passionate about his son. Here's what I do think sometimes. I think sometimes you do have the over the top parents. We all see that in sports. You have your kids over the top parent where they're on the sidelines at the games, yelling, screaming, taking everything overboard. We've all been there. And I also think you got the passionate parents too. You got the passionate parents. Maybe that, and that's maybe what it is. Maybe that's his dad's just a passionate man that is just maybe frustrated seeing his son, thinks his son's potential, and maybe he did something he didn't mean to do. I don't know. You don't know the answers to these. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to give the benefit. I'm just trying to give the benefit. Here's what I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to look at the other side of this. Maybe that this could have been just something that he just liked, or it doesn't necessarily mean. I don't know the answer to that.
yeah. And then a quick point too is like, man, come on now. He just coming off his rookie year, bro. Give him some time, bro. Just chill. I mean, the parents get overhyped so quick, man. They don't give the process a time to process, if that makes sense.
No, they don't. Have you ever been at a game as a kid growing up and you heard the parent, like when you were playing, whatever, you heard the parent on the sidelines just going overboard and it's like, dude, shut up.
Oh yeah, they going crazy, bro.
Oh, it drive me nuts, man. I'm like, dude, this kid, like a friend of my team, his dad just shut up, man. God. But it's the passion, man. There's a lot of passionate fans out there. So I put nothing to it, Big Drew. I really don't. I think
Neither.
Doug just said he thinks this could be an inbounding rebound game, and I would not be surprised either. We're playing another really bad team on Sunday. So when you get teams like this against the Giants where they have a bad defense, like the Bengals have a bad defense, you could have those rebound type of games and all this stuff. We're not going to even think about it another week from now. So I think this could, to what Doug said, I think this could be a rebound game for Odunze, and him and Caleb will get back on the same page. I'm very confident
Right,
that's going to happen on Sunday.
right. Good insight, Doug.
Yeah, Doug, I agree. We agree with you, man. We're with you on that. Hey, thank you guys for watching here on the Chicago Sports Podcast. We really appreciate all your support talking about the Bears. Or we're talking about what we got coming up this weekend, the New York Giants. We're going to give our predictions. Drew and I are going to give our predictions at the end of the show like we normally do. But
Yeah.
we got a couple other people in the house here. Beer down. We got Adam
Hey,
in
see
here.
Adam. Adam.
Yep, man. We see you. We got Illinois Jones in here. Illinois Jones, what's going on, dude? Bear down.
Bear down,
And
bro.
we got our guys of Track Chicago Sports Podcast. Bear down, man. Everybody in here tonight, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support, dude. Yeah, what's going on, man? That makes it happen, man. Can't appreciate them enough for making our shows happen every week. So we really appreciate all that. I'm trying not to sniffle on here on the show today, Drew. I still have this freaking cold that I cannot get rid of, man. I don't know what the hell it is right now. I had it really bad 2 weeks ago. It went away, and now it is back this week, and I just feel freaking miserable, man. And I'm like, the hell am I doing wrong? You know, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this time of the year.
Take you a shot of vodka or something, bro. You'll be all right.
I do have bourbon. I have good bourbon in here, too.
There you go. There you go.
Real good bourbon, man. That might not be a bad idea, man. Just put it straight up, man. And then I'll really be passed out tonight. Get a good night's sleep. It might be on the couch because I don't know if I'm going to make it to the bed by that point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, apologies if you guys hear my voice a little bit raspy tonight, and I'm trying not to sniffle as much as I possibly can. Okay, so we made a trade here yesterday. Trade deadline yesterday. I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect a lot. Now, listen, Ryan Poles, I'm not going to put it past him, man. He's done it in the past, making trades. I just didn't think the market for what we were looking for with the Myles Garretts and the Max Crosbys and these big time names, I just didn't think they were getting moved by any means. Right. I never thought they were getting moved this year. No. Now, in the offseason, when the season's done, that could be a different story. I'm not so confident that they're not going to get moved in the offseason. But trade deadline right now, I was 99% sure those guys weren't getting moved. Even if Ryan Poles, and I'll give you the quote that he said here in a second about him making the trades and trying to call teams and see what they were doing. But we did make a trade, and I think this is going to help us out, get a little bit of depth. Our new pass rusher, Tryon-Shoyinka. I think I said that correctly. I've been pronouncing that name a couple of times. Shoyinka.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Got him from the Browns. Yeah, it is a mouthful, man. And I'm not the right person to be very good at pronouncing names. But I'm gonna have you start pronouncing that name if I keep messing it up here, Drew. It's a trade with the Browns. We swapped picks, 6th and 7th round swapped as well. He's a former number 1 pick of the Bucs, and that's how I do remember him. Now, to sit here and break him down and talk about if I've seen him play a lot the last couple of years, I'm not going to lie and say no, I don't know a whole bunch about that, but I do remember him getting drafted from the Bucs because he's the first one. When we sit here and look at the drafts all the past couple of years, you kind of familiar with all the first round picks. 74 career games, 147 tackles, 15 sacks, 21 tackles for loss. So I think when I look at a pick like this, there's a lot of Odunze comparisons, but it's a depth piece. We needed a depth piece. And sometimes when you get guys like this, Drew, that's kind of like on their last go around. Let's be honest here. Didn't play much with the Browns this year. Kind of like on his last go around. This could be a good thing for him. Maybe he comes in here, likes to fit with Dennis Allen's defense and turns himself around, especially with all the playmakers we have on the front seven.
Yeah, because honestly, think about it. I mean, a lot of people that go to different teams, man, they shine. I don't know why. But I think this would be maybe a good fit for him. Hopefully, since we do have a lot of injuries, hopefully he'll start soon, as soon as Sunday. And
well, by the sounds of it, it looks like he's going to be playing Sunday.
Okay, well, that's good because I mean, I thought it was a good move. I mean, I've seen in a lot of comments that people was like, what the hell the Bears thinking, and I'm like, it was actually a no lose trade. I mean, we needed depth on the defensive end since Dayo is injured, so I just felt it was a good move. I mean, and as you said, we knew we weren't gonna get no big name person because we don't have the cap for that, and we just don't want to get back in negative space. So I just thought, man, it's a new body. He's a big boy like what, 6'5", 260, I think. So
by the way, he looks jacked, man. You see the size of his arms?
Yeah,
dude looks like he's a bodybuilder, man. He is jacked.
I've seen him. So yeah, we need a boy like that
about
on
his
the
jacked
line.
arms. Yeah, man. So, get excited about his jacked arms, man. Like I need to bring back the cutoff shirts on this show, but that can put me.
Man, so I like we need a big boy like that on the line, man. So hey, man, the more the better, man. I mean, I wish people would just stop complaining. Just let's see what he do first before we start talking.
I agree with that. Again, I think he's traded for a depth piece. Everybody in the chat here, I see, and we'll get this. Do you think the Bears are going to move on from Santos? I don't think that's going to happen this week unless he's hurt, but I wouldn't be surprised if that eventually happens here throughout the season. If he
Wow, wow.
struggles like he did last week. Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening, but we'll see. But good question, Illinois Jones. Yeah, listen, this is a depth piece. I think he's going to come in, try to fill that void. Here's what I'm going to say about the trade deadline. And everybody here at Mass, I see in here. What's up, guys? Doug, James, man, everybody in here.
What's up, y'all?
So much. Here's what I'm going to say about the trade deadline, guys. I think we got to be kind of careful around what you want to try to pick up on your team, too. And I'm going to give you an example because I was thinking about this before the show today, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about the Washington Commanders. I was thinking about how, they get so close to the Super Bowl last year. They go in and they get some more veteran players, Deebo Samuel. They'll go get Larry Tunsil. And you see what's happened to that team this year? They're what, 3-6 right now?
3-6.
And I know that they're 3-6. I know the injuries have hurt them, and they have. But there's a lot of teams that have had injuries. We've had injuries that have hurt us on our team. And that's why I'm saying sometimes I think you just got to be very careful on who you're going after. Now, if we go to Myles Garrett, yes, of course, I'm all in for that. That's Myles Garrett, man. He's the best player.
Oh, I'm definitely all in for that.
Yeah, I'm all in for that, man. I'm not going to sit here and say no, or Max Crosby, these guys that are elite players. But I think at the same time that you got to be careful when you look at some of these trades and the trade deadline and what guys you're bringing in and what guys you think are going to fit, because you don't want to have the commander situation. You don't want that type of a situation where you never know what's going to happen. So I'm kind of okay of what they did, because I'm going to bring up another name here in a second where there was another rumored name that they were looking to go after. But I just think you got to be careful of the trade deadline, Drew, and some of these older players.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, bro. And sometimes some people actually just digress, and you don't just look at. I mean, real quick, look at Saquon, bro. Like last year was crazy. Now look at his year this year. So I mean, sometimes you can't get so hyped on the person because you just don't know. Just because it's a trade deadline and you be frantic to like get somebody real quick. I mean, you might make a detrimental move that might cost your cap, and then just basically cost your team. That's just my opinion.
And we're right there at the cap too. And I know you can work around certain things with the cap. I get that. But we're right in the middle of the season. We're in the first year of a brand new head coach. And I don't think nothing's guaranteed ever in the future too. That's another thing. The Bears keep winning. Like, who knows what can happen next year? They could be a 5-win team again next year. The NFL, you just don't know at all. But I think you got to be careful, especially with some of the assets and something what they're trying to build here. And so I'm totally okay with a trade like this, man. But it's very interesting because I want to give you a quote now, and I want your reaction to this, Drew, too, and anybody else in the chat. And I see there's so many people in the chat right now. Thank you guys.
Appreciate
so much.
y'all.
Congratulations on the football card too. I see James here has just won an amazing Bears football card. So congratulations, James. Appreciate you all your support. And as we see here. Here's another thing. So let me give you the quote today from Ryan Poles as we're talking about the trade deadline.
Okay.
He did come out and say something today, right? He says, all I could say is we made calls across the league and checked up on all of the guys you would imagine just to see the availability, that he told reporters today. You get different answers. Sometimes they change if you start 3 weeks prior or you get closer to things coming up and down based on how teams are doing and how they feel about the player. We turned pretty much every stone to find those answers. So what that sounds like to me, Drew, is this dude was on the phone looking for anything and everything to improve this team during the trade deadline.
Yeah, I think he was a little desperate, but he wasn't that desperate enough to like really pursue something that's going to get the team in negativity. Because I mean, I don't know, man. Poles, he's kind of, I don't know if he's more strategic or he's just with his, as far as his drafting, because sometimes I don't understand Poles a lot of times how he does things, but I don't know. I just think that maybe I mean, now honestly, do you really think he called around like asking for like those major players? I mean, in your opinion, I'm just thinking, because I don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't put it past him.
We'll say that again.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him from the trades that he made, the trade deadline the last couple of years with Montez Sweat and getting even Chase Claypool that first year. So I think he probably was on the phone trying to find out what he can do or what he couldn't do. and maybe with
Okay.
that collaboration with Ben Johnson. I do. I really do. I wouldn't say that in the past about some of the other general managers, but I do. I think maybe he looks at the team right now and says how he can build and build for the future. I don't think you're trading for rentals. I don't think that's what the Bears are trying to do is trade for rentals. I think they were trying to see if there was a perfect fit for somebody to be here long term, or a
Yeah.
piece like you'll see him up on our screen right now. The guy they traded for, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, a piece like that, a piece
Yeah,
that we need to
that's a
fill in.
big boy. I'll tell you, that's a big boy.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. That dude's jacked, dude. He's massive, man. So I do, man. I really do.
And then also too, it doesn't hurt that of course, being with Miles Garrett, he's now I know he learned a few things, and some things that he could bring, to Chicago that may make us a little more elevated on that line. So I mean, I'm not mad at the trade, man. I thought it was a win. It was a win-win.
I do too. I do too. And like I said, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt bringing this guy in for a depth piece, man, and try to fill that void. I mean, anything can happen after that showing that we had last Sunday with our defense, man. That was about, you think of some of the worst defensive games of my lifetime that I've gone to or watched on TV, and that was about up there in my top 5 on Sunday with both teams. Bengals as bad as I've
Who
ever seen in my life, and the Bears weren't much better, man.
bad, but they Bengals was terrible, bro.
Yeah, that was bad, man.
Hey, but hey,
Uh,
I'm not mad at it though. I'm telling you that now. I'm not mad at it at all.
Thank you everybody in the chat, man. I see everybody in the chat. Thank you, Trax. Really appreciate that, man. And James,
Appreciate y'all,
James,
man.
I really do, man. Thank you guys very much. But we're talking about our trade here. And by the way, if you guys like what you're watching tonight, we're talking about Chicago Bears, man. We got all of your Chicago Bears content right here on the Chicago Sports Podcast. Like and subscribe on our YouTube page, man, so you get those notifications. They pop up right away when we go live. I was looking at my phone. It was blowing up as soon as we went live on our show. I heard it on my girlfriend's phone. She always says, "Up, you guys are live." Even when other shows, she even says, she goes, "You guys are live right now." And she'll sometimes have to remind me. I fall asleep early sometimes on the couch, and then I'll wake back up and start watching. I'll start watching again. But yeah. So here's the other thing, guys. There was another trade. Jermaine Johnson was a name that was rumored out there from the Jets. The Jets had a fire sale yesterday. They had a fire sale. They were trying to trade everybody. But supposedly their defensive end, there were some offers out there, and the Bears and 49ers reportedly pursued Jermaine Johnson. Now, the asking price, this is according to Bears Wire, ProFootballRumors.com, was high, a second-round pick, which is a high pick for Jermaine Johnson, who's a good player. Don't know if he's a second-round pick worthy player. Let's say you, Big Jew. What do you think?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I mean, I wouldn't have gave up a second pick for him. I mean, I think he's very good, but I mean, now maybe I don't know. I probably would have gave him maybe a third rounder for him, maybe, but definitely a fourth rounder, but not a second. I mean, I just don't believe he's worth that. I mean, I think we could get a better pick in the draft than to do that.
You know what this reminds me of? Yeah, I agree with you with that. I think this is a second round pick. When you start talking about first or second round picks, man, you got to start thinking about impact players. I don't know if he's an impact player. I think he's a good player. I don't know if he's an impact player. And I think you have to be careful because now this just reminds me of the baseball trade deadline where sometimes teams will overreact, get that pitcher in here, but we're going to trade 3 of our AAA prospects and bring them in. And that's essentially what it is for the trade deadline here. You're trading a prospect away. But those first and second round picks, man, you don't get many of them. And you got to hit on them and have those players with a salary cap. The difference between this and baseball is baseball doesn't have a salary cap. We have a salary cap in the NFL.
Right.
And that's what the draft is for, man, to get those guys in there where you can control your salary cap a little bit better and be younger. And a second round pick's just a little too much for me, man.
I know. Hey, but the Jets, they got a lot of first rounds now.
Oh yeah, they do. They got a lot of draft picks, man, and let's see if they make them correct, man. That's what they're aiming for. They're looking for that quarterback next year.
Right.
We got our guy Trax, man. Shout out to our fellow veteran. Yeah, Veterans Day, man. That is next Tuesday. And thank you for all your service to all of our veterans and veterans. We can't say thank you enough. I come from a military family, man, so I have nothing but so much love for all the veterans out there. Trax himself, veteran. Thank you very much for all you guys' service and everything that you do for us and our first responders. And we can't say thank you enough, guys. So that is coming up next Tuesday. And we'll certainly remember our veterans that week, man. And say thank you for everything you do for us. Okay, so I talk about that Jermaine Johnson second round pick. Me and Drew both agree, saying no, not necessarily, man. That's too
Mm-mm.
much. That you're giving up a little too much for that. Anybody in the chat think different? Let us know. You can let us know here in the chat, and maybe you think different. Maybe we should have given up a second round pick for him. We got Crooked Commission here, Drew, man. What's up, man? Long time hope as well. Yeah, we're good, man. It's good to see you, man.
What's up, bro? Hey, now Williams, I would have gave up a second pick for Williams, though.
Yeah, now the Cowboys gave up a first round pick. Let's be quick. Let's be clear here. Then they give up 2 first round picks for him.
Yeah, they gave up a first round. Yep.
But now that guy's a different player. Now here's the difference between him and Johnson. Williams is he's an impact player. He's a player that's going to change the game. He's going to change the game for the Cowboys. Little weird for the Cowboys to make that trade. Trade Marco Parsons to get a first round pick to move that first round pick to get him in here. But I guess sometimes when you have a fractured relationship and you have to move on from somebody,
you got to move on.
You have to do and make it work out. But I agree. I would have given a first round and a second round pick to get Williams in here because Williams is that good of a player, man. He's a damn good football player.
Yes, sir.
So it was interesting in the trade deadline, and that's all the Bears made, man. I think you have to add C.J. Gardner-Johnson, which Drew, we talked about him last week. I think if you were to put all this together, I think that certainly helped that we got him as well because you can consider that a trade, even though we just picked him up, and we'll see what he does for the rest of the year. And I thought he had a good showing to start the season for us, to start the Bears' career with us on Sunday. I thought he played very well.
Yeah. You know what? Another point. You know, I wish we could have got the other guy. What's his name from the Jets? But he went somewhere. The Sauce
Gardner, yeah, who also got traded for a lot of picks, man. They also gave first round picks for him.
I wish we could have got Sauce, bro, because you know we hurting on that position right now. So I wish we could have got him, but hey, it is what it is. But
yeah, I think that maybe it's all the trust they have in Stevenson and everything else that we have spent in the secondary.
Yeah,
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I know Jalen, he's coming back, but I mean, I guess we trying to find something right now because I mean, I know what we have for the future, but we need some like temporary fixes right now.
And Sauce Gardner is a great player too. And here's the thing with the Colts. You know, the Colts picked him up. They know who they have. If they want to go and do what they want to do and go to the Super Bowl, they know they're playing the Bills. Even though the Chiefs wouldn't be in the playoffs right now, I think that's going to change. But they know who they're playing, man. You're playing against Allen. You're playing against Mahomes. You're playing against the all top tier quarterbacks in the AFC. So they had to go out there and grab somebody like him. But you know, I guess it just depends what you want to give up for somebody like him. Would you give up 2 number 1 first round picks for a lockdown corner? Because we have one in Jalen Johnson. I guess it's just all about his health. We have our lockdown corner, so I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, we got locked down. No, I wouldn't have gave it up. I mean, you know, like I said, no, but he's an impactful player too. I mean, that's why they gave him what they gave him. But at this point in time, knowing what we have. No, next season, I wouldn't have gave that up.
I don't think so either. I like him a lot. I just don't. I just think we have too much money tied into that part of our team right now, where we need to look at some other needs when we go to the future. When we go into the offseason, like a left tackle. I'm just saying that might in a pass rusher. I think those would be number 2 on my list. But Doug G says glad they kept DJ. Yeah, I didn't think DJ was going to get traded. I know you see some like rumors out there if you can get something for him or something. I never thought at one point he was going to get traded.
And I think they've been saying that. They've been saying that for the past, a couple years that DJ gonna get traded, and I didn't even really fall for that speculation.
I didn't either. Now in the offseason, that could be different, man. There could be a possibility of that or a release. Now that's all a different story when the offseason comes. But as part of this season, I don't think so. I think he's too important to be part of this team right now. They need him to be part of this team for Caleb's growth. Also, there's Asante Samuel Jr. that I want to talk about because the news came out with him today as well, Drew. And there's a video up that we put up earlier on the Chicago Sports Podcast that I was talking a little bit about him and him coming back. And he's been cleared. He's been cleared. That spinal fusion surgery, he's been cleared, and he's going to be visiting 6 teams right now. And allegedly, from the different reports that I heard today, the Panthers were on that list today. For the rest of the week, you got the Packers, the Vikings. Next week, the 49ers, the Bears, and the Steelers. So as you can see, Drew, there's a lot of teams interested in him. So what do you think? Do you take a flyer on him? Interested to bring him in?
I'm very interested to bring him in. I know Green Bay is very, very interested trying to pursue him. So I definitely don't want him to go into Green Bay. So, I mean, the guys, he's a good player. But see, the only thing I'm kind of skeptical, I'm always skeptical of injuries. I mean, I get that you recovered and you're cleared, but one little hit, and that could knock it all out, bro. So anybody coming from an injury, I'm always kind of skeptical. I mean, I think he's a good player, but I would be concerned about the injury.
Yeah, I mean, he had a major injury too.
And he's
been
major,
cleared.
so.
He's been cleared. I mean, you have injuries like that, you'll see how they come back and respond. You know what I liked about Samuel? He was very good his rookie year. And I was talking about this in the video earlier, but I remember him his rookie year because I remember his dad as a player. His dad was a damn good player. All those years on the Patriots. Very good player. And he had a very good rookie year. And I'm not saying he was bad at the Chargers. I don't think he was a bad player. I always thought he was a good player. But yeah, I don't think he had the type of career he did that you'd think he would after watching his rookie year. But still a good player that you would have a fit on any teams. But the injury part of it, you just don't know. But maybe you do take a flyer on that. And we have a depleted secondary right now. So I think at any point at this thing that you can I think just put, like CJ Gardner-Johnson, man, just put him in there and see what happens. And if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, man, you trying to experiment just to see what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. So, hey, anything is a gamble, but man, you just got to see how the dice gonna roll, man. So we just need bodies. That's what it is right now, man.
We need health. We need not bodies, healthy bodies, Drew.
Hey, I ain't trying to sound desperate, but I'm just saying we need some bodies out there, bro, because we are a hurt team.
Maybe do you know anybody they can call that we can pull up?
Hey, I might get out there. I don't know, bro. I might get out there. I'm a pretty big guy, so I could do some damage.
Yeah, man, you're a pass rusher, man. Maybe, or maybe you be the pass rusher. I can get out there and play corner, even though I have a bad lower back. I still got some speed, man. I run every week, but
okay.
I don't know if I can catch up with everybody because my lower back might start hurting if I tweak it in some way.
No.
That's why I jog. That's why I run. I just go into like a small, like a very like limited pace, so I don't like hurt myself every time.
Yeah, man. I might have to come out of retirement, get back on the field, see what we could do.
I know, man. That's something to keep that in the back of your mind, man. Maybe they'll see the show and they're like, man, let's go to those. Let's go to those.
Yeah. Let's go get that crew down.
Doug G says lots of interest in Samuel. Yeah, 6 teams in total interested in Samuel. He's got to visit every day, man. Does that mean he gets when you have visits like that? Does that mean they take you out? I wonder if they like take you out to lunch or dinner or just bring you in the building. Like, I wonder what they do to like roll out the red carpet.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna roll it out. But I just hope. Now you said it was Panthers, us, Green Bay. Who else?
Vikings are this week, and then next week's the 49ers, us, and the Steelers.
Oh man. That's gonna be something. I don't know.
Got some good coaches to choose from there, man. Some good coaching staffs right there when you think about it. You go from.
Hey, I hope Ben could kind of, Ben got that gift for gab, so I hope he could kind of,
get
in his ear.
So it'll be interesting, man. We'll see what happens. We got a buddy in the chat here tonight, Drew. I got Illinois Jones, Loveland.
Illinois Jones.
Yeah, Illinois Jones, man. NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Yeah, we're gonna get Nicola Loveland here in 1 second and talk about him. He had a great game on Sunday. He did, yeah. So very cool honor for him. And that's gonna bring us to our any last thoughts on the trade deadline of what we did or what we didn't, Drew? Anything that you can think of?
Nah, I'm okay. I just like I said, I just hope that our new guy could, start off good, be a little productive, and keep it up going on in the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. There's our guy right there, man. Big dude right there. So looks like by all accounts, man, we're gonna see a little bit of playing time with him on a Sunday. So we'll see how they use him. I got to imagine that they're gonna slowly put him in, but then who knows, man? I see some of these players coming and getting traded, man. Like I was watching the Steelers. Looked at the Steelers. They put Duggar in there. He got there Thursday, and I think he played almost every snap except for one snap on Sunday, and he just got to the Steelers on Thursday.
Wow.
So who knows, man? I feel like anybody can come in now, and all you need to do is talk to your fellow defensive players, and they just put you in the right position and just follow their lead and See what happens.
Right. I'm like, man, they don't even give time to learn the playbook, huh? They just, hey,
I
go
know.
on in there.
That's what I was reading. I was reading that Duggar, man. I went to the Steelers. He was just looking at Jalen Ramsey the entire time, and he was just kind of pointing him on like where to go. And he's sitting there like making plays like throughout the whole freaking game, dude. So who knows, man? Maybe he comes in on Sunday and they just get him in there right away. So that'd be pretty cool.
Well, if anybody can do something, Dennis Allen, he gonna put him right.
Oh yeah, man. He'll fit in the system pretty well, man. I think he's gonna fit in just fine. Thank you guys for watching Chicago Sports Podcast. You can like and subscribe our YouTube page, or follow us along, and you'll get those notifications popping up on your phone. We have shows popping up on here all the time. And Drew and I do a show every Wednesday night. So we thank you guys for your support, breaking down Bears and breaking down a couple of our rookies right now, man. Going to our rookies, Kyle Monangai. First off, man, what a day for him, dude. It was cool to see him up at first, and there he is, man. The way he was running the ball on Sunday, I thought that was impressive. 7th round pick. He didn't even look like a 7th round pick to me. And the power and the way how hard he runs, I was very impressed with the way he played, Drew. And now it's going to be the question going forward: do you stick with him? How do you balance it out when Swift comes back?
Ooh, well, I mean, I like Monangai, but like I said, I mean, it was only one game. Now let's be cool for a minute. I mean,
with the overreaction part of us, man. That's what we have here.
Yeah, we know we do that a lot, man. But like I said, I think we go back to Swift, but no, I think we could get, we could get him involved more now that, I think Monangai is finally learning the system. I think he's getting more comfortable now. I think, even though he's a rookie, it's like, he's starting to get the feel of, Ben Johnson, all the plays. I think he's he's growing quickly. You got some people that got that type of, it factor that could just grow quickly, and I think he's the one. But I also think we should go back to Swift and just work Monangai in, as needed, as we need to, get him in.
I agree with you, and I think more between the tackles, like the power running for Monangai. I think that's what I was impressed when I saw him running.
Yeah. I mean, he was carrying about 4 or 5 dudes on his arm, bro. I'm like, man, that's the type of dude I like.
Strong, man. That's what I'm saying. He's a strong running back, and that's what I'm thinking. I think that's the guy we're looking for the Ben Johnson offense and the in between runs, like those power runs that we're looking for.
Yeah, and what I like about him, though, honestly, it's like when he runs, he's always moving his legs, so that's why he's like. You know how some runners they get tackled, then their legs stop. He get tackled. He's still moving. I love that. I just
you can see that. It's funny you say that because you don't see that with not every running back's like that. Sometimes you see running backs, college or NFL. When I watch them both every Saturday and Sunday, and my girlfriend will hear me say it all the time, and I'll say, "Look he's got to keep running his legs. He stopped running, and he's trying to just do too much juke, trying to like get away and move, but if that's fine if you're going to do that, but you got to keep your legs running the entire time and move that progression, man. And you're right about Monangai, man. I feel like that's what he does. Like he just keeps his legs. Is he the fastest guy in the world? No, but I think he's a smart player. And I think with the way he runs, the way that you were just explaining him, I think that bodes well for us and him going forward as he continues his rookie season.
And plus, by him being short, the boy built like a bulldog, man. So he's short. And, when you short, it's kind of hard to kind of grasp that guy, and he's moving his legs and short and stout like that. I mean, he's gonna be a great running back, bro. We better keep another guy on the team and keep him advancing.
And I'm glad they're going to him, man, because we just didn't know in the beginning of the year how much they were going to use him or what they were going to use him with. And with a 7th round pick, you don't know what you get with a 7th round pick. So I just don't know, and we'll find out and see again. I like what Childress says.
That's good
James
comparison. Thomas Jones,
that's a good comparison of Thomas Jones, man. I forget about how good. Yeah, Thomas Jones was that powerful running back, man, for those great years when we had him. For those late 2000s, when how good he was, man. So, Doug G also says that he is a good power back, and spin move. He did, Jones. He had a little bit of the spin move on Sunday as well. I agree with that. And I'll say this too. It also helps that I think it's good for him to play a team like the Bengals on Sunday that are so bad on defense. I mean, that was about as bad as defense I've ever seen in my life. But it helps players like him, like Monangai, it helps him
then
like
too,
get accustomed to it. It gives you confidence, man.
Then too, you got to give a shout out to the offensive line for making them holes for him too, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Offensive line, I thought the blocking for the running game was great. Track say, oh, that's awesome, man. Daughter taken to the Bears Giants game on Sunday. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. I'm Mr. Weather guy. I love looking at weather all the time and not like
Yeah,
examining weather. And
that's
here,
a big
and I usually
factor.
do it before every show that we do, Drew. And I did not look and see what the weather is for Sunday.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, man, that's
I think it's supposed to be cold in Chicago this weekend, isn't it?
It's gonna be 43 degrees and it's gonna be
Ooh.
85% chance of rain.
Oh man, and that's that cold rain too, man. When you're on that lake like that, man, that's that cold rain coming in like sideways and hitting your face and freezing your hands.
Yeah, and plus too, I mean, I don't know, man. New York, they in a place where they get a lot of rain and stuff too. So I mean,
yeah, these two teams, it doesn't matter. They play in bad weather. So
they play in bad weather.
Weather could affect games, but both these teams are used to it. So that's awesome, Trax. I hope you have a great time with your daughter. That's really cool.
That's cool, bro.
That really is, man. So okay, Kyle Monangai, man, very impressive. It was cool to see that. And then the other rookie that I want to bring up is Colston Loveland, who today was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he had a big game on Sunday. I was right there in the end zone when I saw that touchdown, the 58-yard touchdown at the end of the game, man. It was a great throw by Williams. And it was a great way how he got open too, man. Now, listen,
great, bro.
He broke through the plains, and there was a lot of confusion on that defense, man. I felt like the Bengals defense was confused at that point, but Loveland found it. He was smart enough to find it and found him over the middle. And it's pretty cool to see him up in person because I guess I didn't realize once he caught that ball how fast he is after the catch because he flew after that, man. He was quick. And I watched a lot of his games at Michigan.
But you know what, bro? That's why I'm glad that we drafted him because everybody was like, man, we should get Tyler Warren. But I was like, the good thing about Colston Loveland is even though he's a tight end, bro, he's like fast like a receiver. You know, so it's like, man, so it's like we getting a 2-for-1. We getting the power of a tight end and the speed of a receiver. And so I was glad when we got Colston Loveland, bro. He did his thing, man. And he deserved that offensive player. Just off that one play, he deserved it. I mean, he could have been terrible the whole game. As long as he won that game for us, he's offensive player. That's for me.
I agree, man. And just the way he played that game. First off, Trax is calling you out here, Drew. He says there's 25% chance of rain. You said more than that.
Hey, tell him to blame my iPhone, bro. My iPhone told me that.
iPhones never lie, though. So, but you know how weather, in Chicago, anything could change by then, though, man. Either way, it looks like it's probably going to rain at some point that day. But who knows?
Yeah,
it's going to be
Chicago,
cold,
man.
Here's the thing, though, man. Just dress up. It's going to be chilly out there, man. You know that. It's just going to be chilly out there.
Yeah.
But
it could snow in July.
Yeah, man. You can see the snow showers at any point. I like Colston Loveland. I think he was a good draft pick. Tyler Warren's having a hell of a year too, man. I'm not going to sit here and say that this guy was like the wrong pick for the Colts, or I don't know who was right or who was wrong. Time's going to tell for that. But I think you could see in general now that these two tight ends at the top of that draft look like good picks for both teams because you could see the playmaking ability that we can get from Loveland, and you could already see that what's going on with Warren down in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and then too, I see also too, like I said, they starting to get luck. I don't know if it's just because of the injury of the injuries that Komet been dealing with, but they starting to get Loveland more acclimated into the system. I mean, before like the first 3 games, you really didn't see Loveland a lot, but now you're starting to see him a whole lot more. And I like that. I'm glad they get these rookies more acclimated into the system, bro. So that's great.
I think you could say the same thing about Monangai. Yeah, same thing with Monangai, man. Like you didn't see a lot of him in the beginning, but they're slowly working him. And now I know the injury to Swift has helped him play a little bit more, but I like the way they brought him in. To your point, yeah, I think this is why I like the coaching staff and the way they've done with him. So with our rookies, man, and the way they've brought him in so far.
Hey, good, better, best. That's all.
Illinois Jones says something here. Hopefully, Komet's injury isn't that bad. We hope so too, man. Hopefully, it isn't too bad.
Yeah, I hope not.
I think it's better when you have both of them out there. That's for sure.
And I think a lot of people forget how good Komet is, bro. I mean, I know everybody on the Loveland train, but hey, Komet is that piece, that centerpiece too. Mm-hmm. People can't forget that.
Yeah, it's just better when you have both of them out there. It just is. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see, man. Yeah. Doug says right here that Loveland is a matchup nightmare in the middle of the field, and he is, and it proved to be, man. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how they use him Sunday. We're playing a team on Sunday that's not very good right now. I saw it in the chat. What's the Giants record? They're 2-7. Giants are
2-7.
Yeah, the Giants are 2-7. They're not a very good football team. They got some playmakers on defense. A couple playmakers. Brian Burns is a very good player. That's a guy to keep an eye on when we're playing them on Sunday because he can get to the quarterback. But other than that, there's not a lot of players on this team that scare me. You see Jackson Dart. The potential looks great for him. I think he's
It
had a very good
does.
rookie start so far. Even with the weapons that he doesn't have right now, he still looks like he could be a pretty damn good player. But other
Hey,
than
I
that,
think
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't. There's nobody else on this team that really scares me very much.
I mean, no, I'm glad if Neighbors was healthy, him and Dart would be a serious combination, bro.
I agree. Neighbors looks like to be one of the better receivers in the league, man. The way he looked so far, and unfortunately, he got hurt this year. And I thought
Yeah.
they were going to trade Slate. They didn't trade Slate, man. I thought that was the receiver he was rumored to be traded. The Giants were looking rumors. I just say rumors. I don't know if they were really looking to move him or not, but yeah, Track says watch those edge rushers on the Giants. Yeah, the Giants could get it. Thibodeau's the other guy. That's a good player. That was also rumored to be out there. That was on the trading block, but again, that was rumors, so I don't know what's true or not with that. But that's something to look for. That's going to be the key matchup for the Giants game on Sunday. But I don't know, Drew. Other than that, man, when I'm looking forward, because we like to give our picks here at the end of the show every Wednesday. You know, last week I was a little worried about the Bengals because I know they can score points, and they did, man. They scored 42 points on us, and our defense had a
And
really rough
still
day.
lost.
and they still lost, yeah. um, but I look at this game on Sunday. I don't think teams could have bad days. Heck, I don't think we still found a way to beat them. So you never know what can happen. But everything that the Giants are going through, they got all these rumors out there. Brian Dable's literally getting asked questions about his job after every game they lose. And I don't know if he's even going to be there next year or not. I have no clue, man. But I do feel very confident that we can win this game on Sunday.
Yeah, I feel very confident, man. Well, first of all, to the comment about the coach, I think he's done. I think this is his last year, bro. I don't even know if they might let him finish the season, but is Burton getting less now?
Well, Burton didn't play
No.
last week. He was in
Yeah.
concussion protocol
Concussion?
last week. Yes.
Yeah, concussion protocol. Yeah, hey, I think honestly, bro, but for real, I think this is a winnable game for this. First of all, this is a must win. I'm not going to even say winnable. This is a must game for us because you already know our schedule coming up. So
It gets tougher after that.
Man, it's mandatory that we win this game. So I think it's a winnable game, bro. I just think, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Caleb has to, hopefully he's a little more accurate this game. I'm not talking crazy. I just hope he's a little more accurate. He impressed me with that last drive he did, but as just far as the consistency of the whole game, I just hope that he's a little more prepared this week. But I think we're gonna win, man. Well, I'm not gonna think. I know we're gonna win. I'm gonna just claim that in the atmosphere right now.
It should be a crazy atmosphere when we're winning, man. That place, Soldier Field's crazy, man. Those crowds are gonna.
Yeah,
I
we
think
are
that crowd's gonna be nuts, man. Trax, you're going to a great game. I can't wait. That crowd's gonna be awesome on Sunday.
Oh, they're gonna be fired up, bro. They're gonna be fired up.
Yeah, brings up Abdul Carter. Yeah, so that's the thing. The Giants can do that. Their front seven's good. Their secondary is not. Their secondary is really bad. And something else to keep in mind about the Giants: the rush defense is awful. They're 31st ranked in the NFL right now. So the Bengals were the worst last week, and the Giants are right by them, man. So I think this is what we were talking about Kyle Monungai earlier in the game, Drew. I think this is another opportunity for him to have another big game and get those carries again, man, and see what he can do.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna have a major game this year. This game. Now I forgot about Abdul Carter. That's one name I forgot about. Yeah, I'm a little leery of that guy, but Yeah, I think Monongae gonna break out, man. I don't know if Swift gonna be back, but if Swift's back, man, I think they gonna do their thing, bro. I just
He was
think
limited practice.
we're gonna
He
have
practiced today. Swift did.
limited.
What I saw, yeah, it looked like it was limited. I saw somebody post earlier today that it looked like he
All
was.
right.
So it looks like he's going to be on track to play on Sunday. But I think tomorrow's always the Thursday injury. I think there's like when we get again tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
Thursday.
I think it's going to be looking good for him playing. So we'll see how they balance him out on Sunday.
And even if he doesn't, I mean, even the other guy impressed me. What was his name? Brown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see Doug right here says practice full participant today. So yeah, he's playing Sunday.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
yeah, I saw somewhere where somebody posted that he was practicing today. So as soon as I saw that, once I see that you're coming back from an injury and I see that you're practicing in some capacity on a Wednesday, that's usually a very good sign that he's going to be in there.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I think we're gonna be all right. I just hope Swift stay healthy. Because we don't need no more injuries. So, hey, man, I just hope these guys do their thing, man. I hope Monongae just continue to grow. Because I just think the skies is up for Monongae, bro. Because, man, all it takes is one good breakout game to build your confidence up. And now it's like I could just see him just going up from here. I don't see him digressing.
I don't either, man. I don't either. So it's gonna be fun to watch. Before I announce I want to announce our winner for our Devin Hester jersey tonight here in just a second. What's your final score for Sunday, Big Drew?
Okay, well, of course I'm gonna have Bears win. You already know that. I know it'll never go against my team. Man, with the Bengals, and I know what I'm gonna keep it. It's not gonna be a high game. It's not gonna be a low game. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 27-20.
So okay, so you think that he will throw? So Jackson Dart should have a pretty good game. So he will get Jackson Dart will get some points there.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get some points. I feel he's gonna get some points, but no, I give it 27-20.
Okay, 27-20. I'm kind of in the same boat. I think the Bears are going to get. I think they're going to score 30. I'm going to say the Bears score 30 on Sunday. I said that the Giants secondary is not very good. I'm going to say 30-17. I do think Jackson Dart's going to have some points in this game.
Okay, I like that. I like that. But hey, you did call it the last one though with the Bengals. You said it's going to be a high game, and it surely was. I was shocked.
Yeah. I figured there was going to be a lot of points scored in that game. But here, 1 second here, Drew. I do want to pull this up, the injury report. Here is the injury report from today, from a little bit earlier. So there was quite a few players that did not practice. So we see Kevin Bird on there. We see TJ Edwards.
Oh no, Bird.
Yeah, Bird on there. DJ Moore. DJ Moore. Every time we pull these injuries up, DJ Moore's on that list every week. Dominique Robinson. All these guys did not practice today, and then limited. So I think it's a pretty good sign that Cole Kmet's going to be back from his concussion, from the concussion on Sunday. Kyle Monongae on there with the ankle, and then Swift with the groin is on there. He was limited as well. And then Luther Burden also full participant. That's another one I wanted to keep an eye on from his concussion last week. So I think there's going to be some. I think it's a very good sign that some of these guys are going to be back for the game on Sunday.
We surely need it. I'll tell you that.
Our injury reports have been very long the last couple of weeks. I feel like every time I put this graphic up, I see a list and I'm like, man, that is freaking long. But it is the middle of the season.
Man, I feel bad for Jared though, man. It's like, wow. And I didn't even know TJ Edwards. Oh, wow, bro.
Yeah, hamstring with him. I saw that. I saw that one pop up a little bit earlier today, so that's one that we're gonna have to keep an eye on because he's certainly somebody we want out there, man. Yeah, that's somebody we want out there on Sunday, man. Especially after the way the defense played last week.
He just came back. That's wow.
Mm-hmm. So we'll keep an eye on it, man. We'll keep an eye on it. We will we'll follow it along and keep you updated here on the Chicago Sports Podcast. Hey, Drew, I do want to give a congratulations here to Josh McLaughlin here. Josh McLaughlin, man. Congratulations. He just picked up a Devin Hester jersey, man. So congratulations to him.
Congratulations, bro.
Devin Hester auto football. Well, I'm sorry, not the jersey, the football. The autographed football. I got that wrong. Sorry, guys. Yeah. This gold is really, you can see this gold is really starting to get to my head here tonight. Devin Hester with the football. But Josh, what I want to say is, man, congratulations and thank you for your support of the show, man. Thank you for your support of the show. And
Thank
we
you.
really appreciate all of that, man. So thank you so much. And to everybody else too, man, for all of your support of the Chicago Sports Podcast. Because we got more stuff that we're going to be giving out between that. You see some of the cards that we're giving out, the footballs and the jerseys. We have a lot more coming up. I told you in the beginning of the show, Drew, we're almost up there, man. We're getting closer to 13,000 subscribers on here. Every week I come on here, we're talking about more subscribers. So, hopefully next week, man, we'll come on here and we got more people coming. We got more subscribers to talk about and more giveaways that we've been doing every week here, man. Just as a thank you to everybody out there watching the Chicago Sports Podcast.
Oh yeah. Oh, they'll be there by next week, man. We'll definitely be at 13.
Hell yeah, we're gonna make that happen, man. So share this video, man. Share this video and any other video that you've watched here on the Chicago Sports Podcast. Share it with all of your Bears friends, whatever groups you belong to, whatever Chicago group you belong to. In Facebook or any platform that you use, man. That would be great, man. That would be so awesome to do that. And then like and subscribe, and then you get those notifications popping up every week when we have a new show, Drew. And Drew, so so we'll get ready here for the game. And hopefully next week we come back on here and we are talking about a winner, man.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a win. So well, you know what? If I ain't gonna say if, we're gonna talk about a win, bro. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Giants aren't very good, man. They're 2-7.
I don't speak nothing negative into existence.
I'm like 95% confident we're winning this game Sunday. We're gonna do it.
I'm like 99. It's like that 1% that I give them. You know,
it's
like a test, a pregnancy test. It's 99%.
Okay, so you're doing the Mike Vrabel, what he was saying earlier about the comparisons.
Hey, even Maury said the Bears gonna win. So.
Yeah. You are the Bears are going to win. That's what you see.
Yeah, the Bears are going to win. Yes.
I think we're on the same boat, man. So let's talk about that next week, man. Let's meet again here next Wednesday and hopefully talk about a win. All right, Drew?
Yeah. I just want to say shout out to everybody, man, that support us, man. We appreciate y'all, man, rocking with us.
Really good.
Man, it's just love. It's all love.
Yeah, thank you guys for all your support, man, on the Chicago Sports Podcast, man, because we can't do this. I say it every week. We're just football fans like everybody else, man. And we're here to talk about it. So thank you guys in the chat and everybody else watching tonight. And Drew, we'll do this again next Wednesday, man. Bear down and enjoy the game Sunday, all right? Bear down, man.
Yes, sir. Bear down.
For Big Drew, I'm Matt Cooper. This is the Chicago